The 2024 Italian Grand Prix in Monza was marked by intense internal competition at McLaren, making it clear that even between teammates, competition can be fierce. Lando Norris, who started from pole position, saw his chances of victory crumble on the first lap, and the source of his frustration was not a Ferrari or a Red Bull, but his own teammate, Oscar Piastri. In turn 4, Piastri made an aggressive move that took Norris by surprise. The overtaking, although technically flawless, was not well received by the British, who clearly showed their discontent at the end of the race. When asked about the maneuver, Norris did not hide his dissatisfaction and went straight to the point. It is something we will have to discuss later. Norris's irritation was not just about the overtaking itself, but about the risk that Piastri took at a critical moment in the race. The Brit pointed out that the dispute could have resulted in a double down for McLaren on the first lap, which would be a disaster for the team. We had a lot of space with who was behind, so there was no reason to take risks. If I had stopped a yard later, we'd both have to quit, so we'll have to talk about it later, Norris said. Despite the obvious discomfort, Norris made sure to state that it is not his style to ask the team to interfere with the positions on track. He emphasized that his focus is to win the championship on his own merit, without having to resort to team orders. I'm here to try to win the championship, but also not begging for the team to change position. It's not my style or how I want to win, the Brit said, making clear his desire for fair competition, but also his concern with balance within the team. Norris's outburst did not stop there. Looking at the race as a whole, he admitted that McLaren failed to find the pace needed to compete with the Ferraris, which dominated in Monza. In addition, the degradation of the rear tyres was a decisive factor that prevented the team from opting for a single-stop strategy, the same one that led to victory for Charles Leclerc. In the race, we didn't have the pace of the Ferraris, and we couldn't stop because we had a lot of problems with the rear tyres. They managed the tyres much better, and there was not much we could have done to defend ourselves, explained Norris, resigned with the result. The melancholy tone of the British reflects the complexity of being a top driver in a competitive team. In a sport where every decision counts, the tension between the desire to win and the need to work as a team can generate delicate situations, such as that we saw in Monza. But what do you think of the dispute between Norris and Piastri? Do you think McLaren should intervene more in internal disputes? Leave your opinion in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow all the news of Formula One.